Hi there, my name's Kate. I'm a tarot card reader and astrologer based in New York City. This will be a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. If you'd like to schedule a one-on-one reading with me, go to the description, click on my Calendly link, and set something up. I'd love to work with you. And now let's get started. I have to admit, I am a Capricorn. This is my season, and I'm really excited to be doing this. Okay. First one out is the Tower reversed. Let's see. First one out is the Tower reversed. So to me, this speaks to a kind of revolution that is occurring internally. Something happened that feels enlightening and illuminating, and it's causing you to change things first internally, and then it will reflect in your external life. In the past, I see the lovers representing a unity, a partnership, acting in harmony with another person or another energy that feels quite fated. It feels divine. It feels beautiful. It's interesting because I wonder the connection between this event that feels quite harmonious and the internal revolution that's occurring now as a result. In the unconscious mind, in your heart of hearts, there is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a Leo energy, someone who's fully standing in her divine feminine power as a creative, as a creator, as someone who brings new life, whether that's children or an actual creative project, someone who understands her power and is confident in herself. In the conscious mind, and what you're considering now is we have the Empress card, and the Empress is a card of again, self-satisfaction, luxury, indulgence, feeling quite at ease with oneself and what you can create, feeling like you're able to attract not only the people, places, but the situations that grow your garden even further. So the unconscious mind and the conscious mind seem to be kind of in tandem, in harmony with each other, having a sense of stability, and that being reflected in your external circumstances. What challenges you right now is the Knight of Wands. This is an energy of going in many directions at once. This is like having the desire to start a blog and a podcast and a new business or what have you all at once, which is kind of brilliant because it's creative. It's creative, it's passionate, it's self-starting. You feel alive and connected to it in a real, like there's a flame lit from within and underneath you. The challenge is this internal revolution is, okay, I understand that I'm going to have to change things, but what are those things? And how do I direct my energy in a way that is constructive and ultimately gets me closer to what I want, rather than having started every single thing that I'm interested in at like 5 or 10%. So what we have coming in the future is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a card of stepping back, of, it's not unlike the Four of Swords in that you're stepping back, you're questioning what it is that you want to build and want to create, and getting a game plan together, drawing a map, becoming more stable. Three in numerology is kind of like the tripod. So you have each leg is firmly planted, but it's still quite, it is still quite creative, and it still feels quite visionary. So I think that there was a breakdown, an abundance of energy, and then perhaps a moment of stepping back and asking yourself, being more strategic in your passionate pursuits. In the next few weeks, we have the Ten of Swords, which no matter what deck you're looking at, it's a difficult energy to reckon with. What I like to think about with the Swords cards is that they're always with reference to an idea. So let's say that you have a thought, you have something that exists as like a thought form, your identity, your worthiness, your idea of a relationship. There's something that exists as a concept that's ending. I'll show you the card that I have here. Hopefully you can see it. This is the Modern Witch Tarot deck. And as you can see, she is still scrolling. Still looking at her phone as these 10 swords stand out of her. So it may feel like maybe this illumination, this moment of reckoning wasn't by choice, but you have come to accept the end of the idea. Maybe you were clinging to the old identity. You hadn't fully processed it. There's going to be a moment where you just feel like this is the end. This is it. The way other people will see you is Seven of Swords. The way others will see you is as one who is capable of outwitting their enemies. Someone who is capable of seeing that there are sharks in the water, there are people who want to fight, and you're practicing a kind of self-preservation that comes from observing everything that's kind of laid out on the table and removing the weaponry, removing someone's ability to continue to throw swords at you. And I think that what that speaks to, again, is your sense of self-worth, your cleverness, your intelligence, and your wisdom of what it is to fight. Because what we have in how it feels is the Five of Swords. How it feels is if you are in battle, you are having to go to blow for something, go to bat for something. But to me, it sounds like it looks to me like you're the one who's coming out on top. The outcome for this reading is the Chariot. I'll also note that the Chariot is like a Cancer card. So perhaps there is a Cancer in your life that kind of illuminates this process of moving towards your goals no matter what, or you're in a partnership that enables you to, again, move towards your goals no matter what, because Capricorn, Cancer, they're opposites of each other. But to me, it ultimately says whatever you were strategizing about in the Three of Wands, whatever you were kind of realizing that you needed to come to grips with, you're able to, again, channel your energies, dodge some of these more negative obstacles, acknowledge that whatever needed to end did come to an end so that you can move forward into the next chapter of your life. And I think that's a really beautiful note to end on. If you liked this reading, schedule a one-on-one with me. I'd love to chat with you. And I hope to see you soon.